First round of Wimbledon, Hubert Hurkacz v Radu Albot match being played on court 3, and it's on serve in the first set. 3-2 Hubert Hurkacz on serve. Radu Albot service game. 15-love on this Radu Albot service game. Radu Albot second serve centre of the box, a little bit of depth. Hubert Hurkacz backhand return with depth to the left, and then Radu Albot with a forehand to the left, but just hits the net, so 15-all. Radu Albot with a wide serve, just out, so second serve. Radu Albot second serve, centre of the box. Hubert Hurkacz forehand return depth to right. Radu Albot returns, and Hubert Hurkacz with forehand to left. Radu Albot then with forehand to left. Hubert Hurkacz forehand to the right. Radu Albot forehand to centre. Hurkacz turns. Then backhand to backhand ball striking, and then forehand to forehand. Radu Albot with a forehand to the left with those shots, but Hubert Hurkacz forehand to left after Radu Albot's forehand to left. Hubert Hurkacz forehand just hit the net, so 30-15 on this Radu Albot service game. Radu Albot will serve wide to centre of the box, but just hits the net, so second serve. Radu Albot with a serve centre of the box, a bit of depth. Hubert Hurkacz forehand return depth. Radu Albot forehand return. Then Hubert Hurkacz with a forehand with depth. Radu Albot returns, and Radu Albot with a backhand passing shot to the left. The backhand passing shot winner, 40-15. Hubert Hurkacz hit a forehand to the right with depth, and then a volley after a Radu Albot return, but then Radu Albot with a backhand passing shot winner, 40-15. Radu Albot with a serve to centre with depth. Hubert Hurkacz backhand return with depth. Albot forehand, backhand from Hurkacz, backhand slice from Radu Albot to the centre, just out, so 40-30. On this Radu Albot service game. Radu Albot with a serve to centre with depth. Hubert Hurkacz one return with depth, and backhand slice from Radu Albot, backhand slice from Hubert Hurkacz, backhand slice from Radu Albot, and a forehand to left with depth from Hubert Hurkacz. Slice turn from Radu Albot. Hubert Hurkacz with a volley, and then Radu Albot returns with a bit of a forehand lob on defence, and Hubert Hurkacz's forehand volley to left is just out. So that service game is held, and it's 3 games all on serve in the first set. This match being played on court 3. Hubert Hurkacz v Radu Albot, 3 games all on serve in the first set. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve to centre with depth, just out, so second serve. Hubert Hurkacz, second serve to centre, bit of kick. Radu Albot returns. Hubert Hurkacz forehand with depth to the right. Radu Albot returns with forehand with depth left. And Hurkacz another shot with depth, and Albot returns, and after 2 shots or so, Radu Albot with a forehand to right, backhand to left from Hubert Hurkacz. Backhand slice turn from Radu Albot. Hubert Hurkacz backhand slice with depth to left, and then towards net, and Radu Albot's backhand passing shot to the left after that just hits the net, so 15-love on this Hubert Hurkacz service game. 3 games all on serve in the first set. Hubert Hurkacz with serve to the centre, but clip the top of the net, so let first serve. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve to the centre, big serve. Radu Albot with a block return. Hubert Hurkacz with a forehand with depth to the left, and Hubert Hurkacz towards net again. And Radu Albot with a slice backhand return on defence to the right, but just hits the net, so 30 love. Hubert Hurkacz with a wide serve, and it's an ace for Hubert Hurkacz. Good serve from Hubert Hurkacz. 112 miles per hour for that ace. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve to the centre, and it's a big serve, and Radu Albot's forehand return is a bit out, and that service game is held. 4-3 Hubert Hurkacz, and on serve in the first set. So Radu Albot service game. Radu Albot with serve to the centre, just hits the net. So second serve. Radu Albot, second serve to the centre box, bit of depth. Hubert Hurkacz backhand return to left. And then Radu Albot with a forehand to the left with depth. And Hubert Hurkacz with a bit of backhand racket on it of a slice. With a shot in defence, but can't get the ball much further, so 15 love. Radu Albot with a centre to wide serve of the box with depth, and Hubert Hurkacz backhand return just hits the net, so 30 love. Radu Albot. Radu Albot with a serve to the centre, just out, so second serve. Radu Albot with a serve, centre of the box, just out, so double fault, 30-15. Radu Albot with a serve to centre with depth, Hubert Hurkacz returns. And then Radu Albot a bit further forward, hits a forehand to the right, but just out, and 30 all. 4 aces in this match for Hubert Hurkacz, with Hubert Hurkacz serve on Hubert Hurkacz service games. This service game is Radu Albot's. Radu Albot with a serve to centre wide the box, just hits the net, so second serve. 4 winners for Hubert Hurkacz with shots in this match, and 5 for Radu Albot. Radu Albot the serve centre the box to depth, Hubert Hurkacz turns, and backhand with depth. It's right from Radu Albot, Hubert Hurkacz turns, and forehand with depth to left from Radu Albot, and Hubert Hurkacz backhand slice on defence just hits the net, so 40-30. Radu Albot with a serve to centre of the box, but just clips the top of the net, so let first serve. Radu Albot with a serve to centre of the box, just hits the net, so second serve. Radu Albot, second serve wide. Hubert Hurkacz backhand return depth, and backhand from Radu Albot. And Hubert Hurkacz then further forward, hits a forehand to the right, but just hits the net. And that service game is held, so 4 games all on serve in the first set. Hubert Hurkacz service game. Hubert Hurkacz with a wide serve depth. Radu Albot forehand block return. Hubert Hurkacz with forehand to the right with depth, and Hubert Hurkacz towards the net. And Radu Albot with a backhand passing shot to the left just hits the net, so 15 love. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve to the centre with depth. Radu Albot returns, and Hubert Hurkacz with a backhand to the left with depth, with Hubert Hurkacz a bit further forward, and Radu Albot's forehand return on defence just hits the net, so 30 love on this Hubert Hurkacz service game. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve to centre just hits the net, so second serve. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve centre of the box with a bit of depth, and Radu Albot with a forehand return to the right. Strikes a forehand return to the right, but just out, so 40 love. Hubert Hurkacz with a wide serve, but clips the top of net, so let first serve. Radu Albot on that last return of serve, returning a ball strike early. Hubert Hurkacz was wide serve with depth. Albot returns, and Hubert Hurkacz with a volley. Radu Albot onto it with a forehand, then Hubert Hurkacz forehand volley. Albot returns and a drop forehand volley from Hubert Hurkacz to the left. And Radu Albot is onto it, and he's hit a winner with it. He has hit a winner with it. Hubert Hurkacz with a forehand drop volley to the left, but Radu Albot got onto it with a forehand slice, and Radu Albot has hit a winner with it. 40-15. Hubert Hurkacz for serve to the centre, just out, so second serve. Hubert Hurkacz with serve to the centre, a bit of kick. Albot returns and backhand from Hurkacz, forehand from Albot, forehand to left from Hurkacz. With a bit of depth, and then Radu Albot's forehand to the right after that just hits the net. So that service game is held 5-4 Hubert Hurkacz on serve in the first set. Radu Albot service game. Radu Albot serve to centre of the box, just out, so second serve. Radu Albot second serve to the centre. Hubert Hurkacz for a backhand return to the right, just hits the net, so 15 love. Radu Albot with serve to centre wide the box, just out, so second serve. Radu Albot with a centre wide serve depth. Hubert Hurkacz returns, and forehand from Albot, backhand from Hurkacz. Radu Albot with a forehand to the left with depth. Hubert Hurkacz forehand squash shot return, and then after another shot also, Hubert Hurkacz with the final shot of the rally hits a forehand to the right with depth, but just out, so 30 love. Radu Albot with a serve to centre, but clips the top of the net, so let first serve. Radu Albot with a serve, clips the top of the net, and maybe just out, so maybe second serve, but another serve still. Radu Albot serve clip top of the net and bounce and let second serve. So let second serve. Radu Albot with a serve to centre box, bit depth. Hubert Hurkacz backhand time. Radu Albot with a backhand to right, backhand to left from Hubert Hurkacz, backhand to right from Radu Albot, backhand to the right from Hubert Hurkacz, and forehand from Albot. Hurkacz with backhand to left. Albot returns to backhand, backhand to the right from Hurkacz. Albot returns, and Hubert Hurkacz strikes a forehand to left with depth, but just out. So 40 love. Radu Albot with a centre wide serve of the box. Hurkacz serves forehand to left from Albot, backhand slice from Hurkacz. Radu Albot with a forehand to the right with depth. Albot a bit further forward. Hurkacz returns. Albot volleys. Hurkacz with a forehand. Another volley from Albot. Hurkacz with a forehand. And then a backhand drop volley winner to the right from Radu Albot. And that service game is held. 5 games all on serve in the first set. What a backhand drop volley to the right from Radu Albot to finish that point and hold that service game. 5 games all on serve in the first set. Hubert Hurkacz with serve to the centre with depth, and Radu Albot's backhand block return is a bit out, so 15 love. Hubert Hurkacz with a Serve to centre wide the box, just hits the net. So second serve. Hubert Hurkacz with a centre to wide serve. Bit of depth. Albot returns backhand from Hubert Hurkacz. After that is just out. So 15-all. Radu Albot's return had a bit of depth. Hubert Hurkacz. The serve to centre just out. So second serve. Hubert Hurkacz. Serve to centre with depth. Radu Albot returns and Hubert Hurkacz with forehand to left. Struck with depth, but just out. So 15-30 on this Hubert Hurkacz service game. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve to centre just out. So second serve. Hubert Hurkacz with a serve to centre the box, bit of depth. Albot returns with depth, and Hubert Hurkacz on. Radu Albot with a forehand to the right with depth. Hubert Hurkacz backhand slice. Another forehand to the right with depth from Radu Albot. Backhand from Hurkacz. Forehand to left from Albot. Forehand to forehand, ball striking. Radu Albot's forehand to left had a bit of depth, and then Hubert Hurkacz forehand after that is a bit out. So 15-40 and 2 break points for Radu Albot at 5 games all on serve. But on this Hubert Hurkacz service game, it's 2 break points for Radu Albot. Hubert Hurkacz, who serve to centre, just hits the net. So second serve. Hubert Hurkacz. Second serve towards wide, but clips the top of the net and bounces. So let second serve. Hubert Hurkacz with serve to centre box with depth. Albot returns and Hubert Hurkacz forehand to left with depth. Radu Albot returns on defence and the forehand volleys left from Hubert Hurkacz with depth, and backhand slice from Radu Albot on defence just after that is just out. So 30-40. Hubert Hurkacz with a wide serve, a bit out. So second serve. Hubert Hurkacz second serve, wide, a bit of depth. Radu Albot with a backhand block return with depth to the right, and Hubert Hurkacz forehand just hits the net. And Radu Albot with a breaker serve on return leads the first set 6-5. At 5-6, Radu Albot leads with a breaker serve in the first set. So Radu Albot service game. At 6-5, Albot in the first set. Radu Albot leads with a breaker serve. Radu Albot service game. Radu Albot wide serve, clips top of net and bounces. So let first serve. Radu Albot the serve central net. With backhand return with depth, but just out. So 15 love. Radu Albot of a wide serve, just out. So second serve. Radu Albot of a wide serve, just hits the net. So double fault and 15-all. Radu Albot with a wide serve with depth. Hubert Hurkacz forehand to left. But then Radu Albot further forward strikes a forehand with depth to the left, and Hubert Hurkacz with a bit of backhand racket on it, but can't get the ball much further. So 30-15. On this Radu Albot service game. And it's raining a bit, so may or may not have a rain delay. So after 5 minutes plus, over 5 minutes anyway, so no rain delay, so 30-15 on this Radu Albot service game at 6-5 Albot. Radu Albot leading with a breaker serve in the first set. Radu Albot the serve to the centre with depth. Hubert Hurkacz returns. Forehand from Radu Albot. Backhand from Hubert Hurkacz. Backhand to backhand. Backhand from Radu Albot. Then forehand to forehand ball striking. Forehand to the right with depth from Hubert Hurkacz, and Hurkacz further forward with that forehand, and then Radu Albot's backhand passing shot to the left just hits the net. So 30 all. $31 points each for both players in this first set. Radu Albot with a wide serve with depth. Hubert Hurkacz forehand return depth. Radu Albot with a forehand to left with depth. Hubert Hurkacz backhand slice turn, and Radu Albot strikes a forehand to the right. Radu Albot a bit further forward near the net, strikes a forehand to the right with depth, and Hubert Hurkacz gets a bit of forehand racket on it, but can't get the ball much further, and it's set point for Radu Albot. 40-30. Radu Albot, the wide serve, hits top of the net and bounces, so let first serve. Radu Albot with a serve centre of the box for depth. Hubert Hurkacz returns, but then Radu Albot near the net strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a forehand winner. Game and first set, Radu Albot. 7-5 Radu Albot in the first set, and Radu Albot leads Hubert Hurkacz by 1 set to love. Marketa Vondrousova, Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro. This match being played on centre court. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro service game, the second service game of the match. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro leading the first set 1-0. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with a breaker serve. And it's 15-0 on this Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with a serve, centre wide box. Marketa Vondrousova, forehand slice turn. Bouzas, Maneiro with a shot, and Vondrousova forehand. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro backhand, but then a bit further forward. Marketa Vondrousova strikes a forehand to the right and strikes a forehand winner to the right. Marketa Vondrousova. Marketa. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro the serve to centre of the box left. Marketa Vondrousova forehand block return. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro shot. Marketa Vondrousova another forehand block shot. And then Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro the forehand to the right with depth, and Marketa Vondrousova's backhand return on defence is just out, so 30-15 on this Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro leads the first set of a breaker serve at 1-0. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro in the first set. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with a wide serve just out, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro second serve, centre of the box. Marketa Vondrousova with a backhand return with depth to the left, and Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro over forehand to the right, but it's just out, so 30 all. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro over serve towards the centre, but just hits the net, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with serve to the centre with depth. Marketa Vondrousova, forehand return depth to the right. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro returns from forehand from Vondrousova, backhand from Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro, then backhand slice with depth to the right from Marketa Vondrousova, and after 2 shots or so, a backhand slice to the left from Marketa Vondrousova, and then Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with a forehand to the left with depth, but Marketa Vondrousova with a forehand passing shot to the left and a forehand passing shot winner to the left from Marketa Vondrousova. Marketa. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with serve centre of the box. Marketa Vondrousova forehand. Block return after 2 shots or so, each a backhand slice from Marketa Vondrousova. Backhand drop shots to the right from Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro. Marketa Vondrousova onto it with a backhand to the right, but just hits the net, so deuce. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro over serve to centre of the box, just hits the net, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro over second serve to centre with a bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova with a backhand return to the left, but just out, so advantage Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro on this Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro was served to central depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro onto it further forward with a forehand to the right, and that forehand struck to the right further forward from Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro, maybe in or maybe out, and it's in. So it's replay the point. Advantage Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro on this Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro serve to centre of the box, but just hits the net, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro was served to centre of the box, but just hits the net again, so double fault and deuce. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with a serve to centre. Marketa Vondrousova for forehand block return. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with a shot with depth to the right, and then Marketa Vondrousova's backhand to left just hits the net. So advantage Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro on this Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro with a wide serve, and it's an ace for Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro. So that service game is held. And Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro at 2-love in the first set and leading with a breaker serve. Marketa Vondrousova with serve to the centre with depth. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro's backhand return to left. Hits the net a bit, so 15-love. Marketa Vondrousova service game. Jessica Bouzas, Maneiro leads first set of a break serve. Marketa Vondrousova service game. Marketa Vondrousova The serve centre of the box with a bit of depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro over backhand return and forehand to the right for Marketa Vondrousova with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns with a backhand with depth to the left, and then Marketa Vondrousova over forehand to the right after that, but it's just out, so 15-all. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre with depth, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro's backhand return to the right is a bit out, so 30-15. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre just hits the net, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova, second serve to the centre. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro over forehand, return depth to right. Backhand for Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro over another forehand with depth to the right, and Marketa Vondrousova of a backhand to the left just hits the net, so 30-all. Marketa Vondrousova, the serve to centre the box with depth just out, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova, the serve to centre, a bit of depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand turn forehand for Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro turns and backhand for Marketa Vondrousova to the left with a bit of depth, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro's forehand just hits the net after a backhand to left with a bit of depth from Marketa Vondrousova, so 40-30. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to centre just hits the net, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova, the serve to the centre, a bit of depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro return. Marketa Vondrousova backhand. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro then strikes a forehand to the left, but just out, and that service game is held. And at 2-1, Jessica Bouzas Maneiro in the first set. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads with a breaker serve. So Jessica Bouzas Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve centre the box, bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return, forehand to left from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Backhand to right, bit of depth from Marketa Vondrousova, but then a forehand to right depth from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Marketa Vondrousova returns, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a forehand drop shot to the left. Marketa Vondrousova onto it, but just hits the net, so 15-love. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to centre the box, just hits the net, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, serve centre box, bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova forehand slice third. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a forehand to left with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand, bit of depth to left. Marketa Vondrousova returns again. And then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a backhand drop shot to the right, just hits the net, so 15-all. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre with depth. Marketa Vondrousova forehand block return after two shots. So Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a forehand, bit of an angle forehand to the left with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns, but then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro further forward with a forehand drive volley to the right, and it's a forehand drive volley winner from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. So 30-15. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre, a bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro further forward with forehand with depth to the right. Marketa Vondrousova returns, and then a forehand short volley left from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, but Marketa Vondrousova is onto it. The backhand passing shot to the left, and it's a backhand passing shot to the left winner for Marketa Vondrousova. Backhand passing shot winner. Marketa. So 30-all. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre of the box, but just hits the net. So second serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve centre of the box, a bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro shot forehand with depth to left for Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns and Marketa Vondrousova the forehand with depth to left further forward. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns, but then Marketa Vondrousova with a backhand short volley to the right, and it's a backhand short volley winner to the right from Marketa Vondrousova. Marketa. So 30-40. And break point for Marketa Vondrousova on this Jessica Bouzas Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro serve towards the centre of the box bit, hits the top of that and bounces a bit out with the ball bouncing out wide. So second serve, Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, second serve, centre of the box with depth. Marketa Vondrousova forehand block return. And then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes her backhand to the right, but it's just out. And Marketa Vondrousova with a breaker serve on return. Breaker serve on return, a serve for Marketa Vondrousova. So the first set is level on serve at 2-2 in the first set. Marketa Vondrousova with a wide serve with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand block return, but just out. So 15-love. Marketa Vondrousova service game at 2-2 on serve in the first set. Marketa Vondrousova with a wide serve with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand return. And then Marketa Vondrousova strikes a backhand winner to the left. Marketa. Backhand winner from Marketa Vondrousova. 30-love. Marketa Vondrousova with serve to central depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand return and backhand to the right with depth from Marketa Vondrousova. But then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns with a forehand with depth to the right, and Marketa Vondrousova with a forehand block return on defence with a shot to the left, but just out. So 30-15. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve centre box depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with return. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro return that, and then Marketa Vondrousova with a forehand to the left with depth, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns with a shot to the right, but it's just out, and that service game is held. So at 3-2, Marketa Vondrousova in the first set, it's on serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre box bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return, forehand from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Backhand from Marketa Vondrousova, forehand from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. And then after a return from Marketa Vondrousova after a Jessica Bouzas Maneiro shot, on the last shot of the rally and the point, Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes a backhand to the right and strikes a backhand winner to the right. Backhand winner from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, so 30-15. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro reserves centre box with depth. Marketa Vondrousova forehand block return. And after a shot was so each, Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with backhand to the left. And then Marketa Vondrousova strikes a forehand to the left a bit further forward, but just hits the net, so 40-15. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve centre box depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro over forehand return to left, but hits the net a bit, so 15-love. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to centre with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand return and backhand to left with depth from Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns. Forehand with depth right from Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns again. Then after slice shots, and then after another shot, so Marketa Vondrousova is at the net with a forehand volley. But then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro hits a forehand passing shot to left, and it's a forehand passing shot to the left winner from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. So 15-30. Marketa Vondrousova reserve centre with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand return. Then Marketa Vondrousova further forward strikes a forehand to the left, but the forehand struck to the left from Marketa Vondrousova is a bit out, so 15-40. So 2 break points for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Marketa Vondrousova serve to centre the box with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, the forehand return, and Marketa Vondrousova the forehand to the left, but it's a bit out, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads the first set of a breaker serve at 4-3. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro in the first set. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with serve centre to wide the box with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns, and a backhand to the right with depth from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Marketa Vondrousova returns. Then Marketa Vondrousova returns another Jessica Bouzas Maneiro shot of a forehand. And then after one shot each, Jessica Bouzas Maneiro the backhand with depth to the right, and Marketa Vondrousova the forehand squash shot return, but it's just out, so 15-0. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre, but just hits the net, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to centre the box, bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova's backhand return just hits the net, so 30-15. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to centre the box with depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return. Then after one shot each, also Marketa Vondrousova return to Jessica Bouzas Maneiro shot to the right, just out. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro beforehand to the left with a bit of depth for Marketa Vondrousova's backhand return to the right over, rather a bit out, so 40-15. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro's serve centre the box with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns after a shot, and then one shot each. Marketa Vondrousova hit a forehand to the left with depth, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro's backhand return after that is a bit out, so 40-30. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve, with a wide serve, but just out, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro serves to centre a bit of depth, and Marketa Vondrousova's backhand return just hits the net, so that service game is held. And 5-3 Jessica Bouzas Maneiro in the first set, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads with a breaker serve in this first set. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to centre with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand return further forward. Marketa Vondrousova hits a backhand to the left with a bit of depth, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a backhand passing shot to the left, just out, so 15-love. Marketa Vondrousova serve to centre, just hits the net, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to centre with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand return to the centre is a bit out, so 30-love. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve wide, and it's an ace for Marketa Vondrousova, and it's 40-love, 108 miles per hour serve and an ace for Marketa Vondrousova, so 40-love. Marketa Vondrousova with a wide serve, just out, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova's second serve towards centre wide the box, just hits the net, so double fault, and 40-15. 3 aces in this match from serves for Marketa Vondrousova and 1 for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre, just out, so second serve. Winners from shots in this match, 5 for Marketa Vondrousova and 1 for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. So Marketa Vondrousova second serve. Marketa Vondrousova second serve to the centre with depth, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro's backhand return is just out. And it's 5-4 Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads the first set with a breaker serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre with depth. Marketa Vondrousova forehand block return is just out, so 40 love and 3 set points for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro in the first set on Jessica Bouzas Maneiro service game. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre just hits the net, so second serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to centre box set for Marketa Vondrousova backhand return, forehand to the right with depth from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Marketa Vondrousova returns. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with forehands with depth to the right. Marketa Vondrousova returns one with a backhand, and then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro hits another forehand to the right with depth. And Marketa Vondrousova with another backhand return, but this backhand return just hits the net, and it's game and first set. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. So Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads by 1 set to love, having edged the first set with a breaker serve 6-4. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre box with a bit of depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand return, and the forehand with depth to centre from Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns, and then Marketa Vondrousova a bit further forward with a forehand to the left, but it's just out, and it's 2 break points for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro at 15-40 on this Marketa Vondrousova service game at the start of the second set. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro serve centre of depth. Marketa Vondrousova with a forehand block return, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand to left with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns, and 2 shots each, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand to left with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns with a shot with depth to the right, and then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a forehand to the right with a bit of depth. But then Marketa Vondrousova returns, striking a forehand to the right, and it's a forehand winner to the right from Marketa Vondrousova, rather. Marketa. And 3 break points for Marketa Vondrousova. Love 40. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro second serve, centre of the box. Marketa Vondrousova forehand return with depth. And Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns for a forehand to left, but it's a bit out. And Marketa Vondrousova with a breaker serve on return. So at 1-1 in the second set, it's level on serve. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to centre box with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns, and Marketa Vondrousova backhand to right. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand to left, and then 1 shot each. And Marketa Vondrousova with a backhand drop shot to the left, but Jessica Bouzas Maneiro is onto it and hits a backhand shot with depth to the left, and Marketa Vondrousova with backhand racket to it, but can't get the ball much further. So love 15. Marketa Vondrousova with wide serve depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns with a backhand to the centre with depth, and Marketa Vondrousova with a backhand on defence just hits the net. So love 30. Marketa Vondrousova serve centre of the box. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand return. Forehand to left from Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns. 1 shot each. And then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro had hit a backhand shot to the right with a bit of depth, and then Marketa Vondrousova with a forehand to left, but just hits the net. So love 40 and 3 break points for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a backhand return to left with depth, and Marketa Vondrousova's backhand shot on return after that just hits the net. So Jessica Bouzas Maneiro at 2-1 Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads the second set with a breaker serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve centre box with depth. Marketa Vondrousova with backhand return to the centre with depth. And then Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a shot, and Marketa Vondrousova onto it, strikes a forehand to the left, to the right rather, a bit further forward, but the forehand to the right from Marketa Vondrousova is just out, so 15-love. Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre, and it's an ace for Jessica Balzas Maneiro, so 30-love. And second ace of the match for Jessica Balzas Maneiro. Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a serve centre wide box with depth, and then a shot each, and Marketa Vondrousova forehand to the right, and then Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a shot to the right with depth, and Marketa Vondrousova's backhand return on defence after that is a bit out, so 40-love. Jessica Balzas Maneiro. Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a wide serve with depth. Marketa Vondrousova forehand block return, and then a bit further forward, Jessica Balzas Maneiro strikes a backhand to the right, and Jessica Balzas Maneiro strikes a backhand winner to the right. So that service game is held, and Jessica Balzas Maneiro at 3-1. Jessica Balzas Maneiro leads with breaker serve in the second set, maintained. Marketa Vondrousova service game. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre, a bit out, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre, a bit of depth. Jessica Balzas Maneiro backhand return with depth to left. Marketa Vondrousova forehand. Then a shot each. And Jessica Balzas Maneiro strikes a forehand to the left, a bit further forward. And Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a forehand winner struck to the left. So love 15. Marketa Vondrousova with a wide serve with depth. Jessica Balzas Maneiro returns. And then onto it just by the net. Marketa Vondrousova strikes a forehand to the left, and Jessica Balzas Maneiro gets a bit of forehand racket to it, but can't get the ball much further. So 15-all. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre, a bit of depth. Jessica Balzas Maneiro returns, and then a bit further forward. Marketa Vondrousova strikes a forehand to the right with a bit of depth. Jessica Balzas Maneiro over backhand return, but then Marketa Vondrousova with a forehand short volley to the left, and it's a forehand short volley winner from Marketa Vondrousova. Marketa. So 30-15. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre, just hits the net, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre, a bit depth. Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a forehand return, and Marketa Vondrousova with backhand return. And then Jessica Balzas Maneiro hit a forehand to the right with depth, and Marketa Vondrousova's backhand return after that to the left just hits the net, so 30-all. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to the centre of the box just hits the net, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova serve centre of depth. Jessica Balzas Maneiro over backhand block return. Marketa Vondrousova further forward. Strikes a forehand to the left. Jessica Balzas Maneiro return defence. But then Marketa Vondrousova with an overhead smash to the left just by net. And it's an overhead smash winner to the left from Marketa Vondrousova. Marketa. So 40-30. Jessica Balzas Maneiro with a wide serve, but just hits the net, so second serve. Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters at the match. Jessica Balzas Maneiro serve centre box depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return, and then a shot each. And Jessica Balzas Maneiro over forehand. Marketa Vondrousova with backhand with depth to the right. Jessica Balzas Maneiro returns, and then Marketa Vondrousova a bit further forward strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a forehand winner to the right from Marketa Vondrousova. Marketa. So 40-15. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to centre, a bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro a bit further forward, strikes a backhand with depth to left, and Marketa Vondrousova on defence with a backhand slice return, but just hits the net, and that service game is held. So 4-2 Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads for breaker serve in this second set. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve. To the centre with depth, Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returning. Marketa Vondrousova, backhand drop shot to the left. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro is onto it. And then a backhand lob. Marketa Vondrousova is onto it. And it's a backhand lob. And it's a backhand lob winner from Marketa Vondrousova. So 15-love. Marketa Vondrousova reserved to the centre with depth. And Jessica Bouzas Maneiro's backhand return to the right just hits the net. So 30-15. Marketa Vondrousova with a serve to centre of depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro backhand return of depth. Backhand for Marketa Vondrousova. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro forehand to the right. And then Marketa Vondrousova forehand return to the left, but it's just out, and it's 30-40 on this Marketa Vondrousova service game. So break point for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. 2 out of 3 break points won this match for Marketa Vondrousova. 4 out of 4 break points won for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro in this match. Marketa Vondrousova serve to the centre, but it's a bit out, so second serve. Marketa Vondrousova second serve, centre with depth. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro returns. Marketa Vondrousova backhand to right. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes forehand to left with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns, but then just spotted net. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes a forehand to left, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes a forehand winner to the left. And Jessica Bouzas Maneiro at 5-2. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro leads the second set with a double break at 5-2 Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro second serve centre box. Marketa Vondrousova over backhand return to the right with depth, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro over backhand return, but just hits the net. So 15-all. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro over serve to the centre, just hits the net. So second serve. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve centre box with a bit of depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return, backhand from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro to the left, and then Marketa Vondrousova over forehand to the right, but it just hits the net. So 30-15. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a serve to the centre with depth. Marketa Vondrousova backhand return. But then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a forehand winner struck to the left from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. So 40-15 and 2 match points for Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro with a centre to wide serve with depth. Marketa Vondrousova returns. Backhand slice from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Forehand from Marketa Vondrousova. Backhand from Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Forehand from Marketa Vondrousova. And then Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes a forehand, strikes a backhand driver to the right. And Jessica Bouzas Maneiro strikes a backhand winner to the right. And it's game, set, and match. Jessica Bouzas Maneiro, and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro wins by 2 sets to love, 6-4, 6-2.